Hey guys, it's Robin to Manny. Hope y'all are doing well today. I've been meaning to get on here and share with y'all some new tips and tricks I have for how I plan to do my future Facebook parties for Scentsy. I know a lot of us do online Scentsy Facebook parties, and they're okay. You know what I mean? They're usually hit or miss, and I can't ever guarantee you that every Scentsy Facebook party is going to be like spectacular, but sometimes they absolutely are spectacular. And so I've been kind of analyzing how when I have like a really good party that happens, like what has gone well with it. And so these new party techniques that I'm going to share with you, like, let's just zero in on what does work and try to make that happen, because that'll give you the best likelihood of having a successful Scentsy Facebook party. Personally, when I do parties, if it's going to be Facebook, like, that's a really easy way to connect with people and stay connected with people. So I like it for that reason. But I also much rather do bag parties, which means I give my hostess my borrow bag. Especially if they're local, give them something to take with them somewhere. With the testers and other products in here, you might have some order forms, your information and whatnot, to allow people to smell stuff, because smelling stuff is incredibly important with this. If they can smell it, you can sell it. And I know that sounds like, cliche or whatever, but that is the actual truth. And so for people who are not local hostesses, I will still kind of put together a little bag, a little goodie bag of maybe some samples or extra testers I have on hand from the last fall winter catalog season, because there's still repeat smells, and I have a million of those little scent tester things to get sent out and not expect it back. But anyways, we're going to try to make this straightforward. I do recommend getting a pen and paper, something to write down these ideas. I also have a Google Doc of this kind of thought process that I have laid out for you, typed up, so you can use that as well if you want to go back and like reread it. But if you have questions after watching this, let me know, ask. And probably there's others who have the same questions. I'd be happy to share with you my thoughts and ideas. So, all right, step one. I have some notes here that I wrote down. The three most important parts to having a potentially successful Facebook party. Okay, number one, truthfully, your hostess, whoever it is, they have to be on board with this. They are like make or break a Facebook party. Your host has to be on board. They have to be engaged. They have to do the work of gathering the people. Okay, gathering the people is not just them going click, 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 click through the entire like friend list and invited 600 people to their little Facebook group, which is where the party happens. Use groups for parties, not like events, because it allows you to schedule posts. But they have to do that. They have to be the ones following along, commenting. They have to be the ones getting excited. They have to be the ones being willing to post some of their own personal Scentsy products. They have to be the ones who talk to their friends and their family and literally speak to their family and say, hey, I'm having a party. I'd love for you to invite. Robin's awesome. I've used her for Scentsy for a long time, and I know you all love Scentsy. This is going to be a fun thing. And Robin hooks you up. Like, they have to be that person. If they're not that person, you probably got about a 25% chance of this party going well, just being honest. So finding that person or those people is going to be like so important, and telling them what to do. You, the consultant, have to give them some advice on what do I do, because they don't know. So you have to tell them, be engaging, tell their friends personally, like actually tell them that they're having this party and that you are awesome as a consultant and you'll hook them up and all the things. They have to be that. Okay, second thing, that's the most important step in this entire party process. Number two, engagement in the party, okay? I can't tell you how many Facebook parties I've had, and they've literally felt like crickets, like I'm the only one posting anything and nobody's really saying anything. So there has to be engagement in the party, and you have to start building relationships with these people virtually, which sounds like crazy, before the party even begins. These people don't know you from Jack to Jill. Like, they don't know you. All they know is you're some person that's connected to their friend, and how creepy it is for this random person to be just talking to you. Like, that seems weird, okay? It is kind of weird. So you have to work on building relationships with these people knowing who you are, you have to open the communication line between you and them and make them feel comfortable and learn who you are. Third thing, high engagement equals more success, more likely success for the party. If there's a lot of engagement by you, the friends, the people, the guests, whatever, then you're more likely going to have a successful party. So how do we do that? Here's what we're going to do, right? And there's like a timeline. Who knows what that was? There's like a timeline of this stuff that I'm going to kind of start following. So we're going to start with Friday, any Friday in the entire world. Okay, pick a Friday. I like to front load my months. So that means like try to schedule these parties at the beginning of months so that I'm not like rushing my hostess to try to get their orders in as soon as possible at the end of the month so that I get the PRV for that month. You know what I'm saying? So like I try to do my parties near the beginning of the month and end them mid-month so that I'm not rushing my hostess. But pick a Friday. Okay, and on Friday, your host, their job is to figure out who they want to join this party, who they'd like to invite. And they have to personally message, text, call, speak, tell their coworkers, whatever, that they are having a Facebook party and ask them, like literally ask them if they would like an invite to the group. You don't want people in this group that don't want to be there. Okay, let me say that again. You don't want people in this group that don't want to be there. Why? Because it's going to screw up the algorithm on Facebook. Algorithm means how many people are actually seeing this stuff. If you fill an entire group with 400 people and 5 people want to be there and the other 395 don't, then they're gonna like decrease the engagement. Like they're not, the 5 people that want to see this stuff is not gonna see the stuff. So their job is to do that. If they say yes, they'd like to join and be part of it, then they invite them on that Friday. Tell your hostess they gotta invite them on Friday. Okay, why? Because Saturday is your job as the consultant. Okay. On Saturday, when you're in that group and you see the people that are joining, that's your cue. Okay, those people want to be there because that's the hostess's job. Your job is to personally message those people on Facebook Messenger. Okay, you can do it on your computer. You can see the list of people that have joined. Go click their name, send a personal message to them, and you can say something like this. Hey, I just wanted to say hi. My name's Robin, and I wanted to send you a message so it didn't seem weird that some girl is randomly posting stuff in a group. I know so-and-so by this. Thank you for joining their group. I know they're really looking forward to their little event. Here's a link to look at the stuff. Okay, Scentsy has all kinds of new stuff coming out constantly. Here's a link if you'd like to look. Chances are they're either going to say, cool, thanks. They'll give you one of those thumbs up things, or they may not even say anything at all. But what you just did there is you opened the communication. You opened the gate to say, here I am. Here's who I am. I'm not weird. I'm not crazy, but this is me. Okay. You also didn't be like, hi, here, buy this. Okay. You don't want to do that either. That's just weird. Okay. That's all on Saturday. Now, you see how that goes. Sunday, notice we didn't put any pictures of Scentsy anything yet. We didn't post all these pictures of warmers or anything. Sunday, here's what you're going to do. You're going to share on Sunday sometime the hostess's party link in that group. You say, hey, everybody, here is a party link for the hostess's party, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You're going to do an introduction post of who you are as a person. Share who you are. Share where you're from, share how long you've been with Scentsy, share why you love Scentsy, share your story with Scentsy, share who you are, who's your family. Put a picture up of you and your family, or you and your dog, or you or something that someone can relate to, okay? This is the relationship building process. Scentsy is all about relationships. You see what I'm saying? Like if someone doesn't feel comfortable with you and knowing who you are, they don't want to purchase from you. It's like they don't trust you yet. So you have to build that relationship. But that's going to be huge. Sharing who you are. Notice we still didn't put anything Scentsy yet. So we have Friday, hostess invites somebody. Saturday, you message those people that have joined. Sunday, you start making these personal posts. Share the party link. Share who you are. Share a picture. That's what I would do. Okay. Now, again, Sunday, at some point, this is what we're going to do to get people engaged. All right. Engagement is key. You're going to make a post in that group and you're going to use the tag feature. So tag everybody here. Okay. So that they absolutely see it. You can explain that there is a huge drawing at the end of the week for free. Pick your thing here. This is where you need to plan ahead with your hostess reward. So if you should always have a I'm sorry, got sidetracked. You should always have an open party link for you as the hostess on your party page, so people your regular customers are purchasing from, so that you can constantly be racking up rewards. Yes, treat yourself to all the Scentsy, but also be smart about what you grab, because you can utilize those free items that Scentsy is giving you with hostess rewards for your party goers. So for me, I'll probably do in the first one a 3-pack of wax. Okay, and I'll pick 3 wax bars from my stash. You could do a 3-pack of car bars, 6-pack of car bars, something enticing. Heck, you could do a mini warmer if you got an extra mini warmer on hand. But be smart about this. A free blank, and you can say that in the group. There's a huge drawing at the end of the week for a free blank. Take a picture of it with you holding it or something. Each person, you say this, each person will have the opportunity to get 3 entries into the drawing. So follow along on how to do this. Again, I would be tagging people in this post so that they all know. That to me would be enticing. I want a 6-pack of wax. I would love that. I would follow along for that. But definitely tag them so they see it. Think about what you have on hand and what's enticing and what's worth engaging for. Use your hostess rewards and be smart about it. Okay, all of that is done on Sunday. Okay. Now, here's what we would do. This is still on Sunday. The first entry. So everybody in the group is going to get 3 possible entries. That's easy for you to keep track of too, who does it. Because if you have 75 million things happening, then it's probably not going to be helpful. Okay, the first entry, and again, I'd be tagging people on this. Entry number 1, make a post to them saying, this is your first entry for free wax bars or whatever. Introduce yourself. So you make a post about this. Introduce yourself in the comments, share how you know the hostess and what your favorite type of smell or Scentsy product is. Okay, and so hopefully they're getting the notifications that this is happening, right? And if they want the free waxes, this is the first way they can do it. So they're commenting. Now that's your cue to go comment back. Don't just let it be like, oh, cool, and hit like. Don't hit like. Okay, and if there's something that you have in common with them, comment back. Oh, I know so-and-so from work too, or I know whatever from this. I love bakery. Have you ever tried baked apple pie? Whatever, but you have to converse back. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's entry 1. This is all on Sunday, by the way. Okay, entry number 2. So I'd wait maybe an hour or two. Make sure people are actually engaging with entry 1, but use the time to see what it's like. Entry 2, share with them to turn on their notifications for the group, okay? In this document that I have, and I'll try to tag it below, I have a picture, but you can even go to Google and type in group notifications, Facebook, how to turn on notifications, and find an image of that. But you say, okay, number 2, turn on your notifications. Okay, that's your second way to get an entry point. You can share that picture with them. Tell them they must attach a screenshot of them turning on their notifications to show that their notifications are on for the group, and share a picture in the comments to get a second entry. That's simple. They're, number 1, telling you how they know their hostess. Number 2, entry is to just put their notifications on. That's part of it, y'all. That's the engagement part. Like, they're talking about the hostess, you're learning about them, and now they are definitely receiving the notifications. All right, this is all Sunday. Entry number 3. This has been the game changer. Okay, that I think is going to be incredibly helpful for people to engage with their potential customers. Okay, entry 3, you're going to make a post stating that you've sent everybody in this party a personal message, because remember, you did that. You were supposed to do that on Saturday. Okay, you have to go message those people and say who you are and da-da-da-da. Okay, you say to them in this entry, you say, 3rd entry, this is the final entry. I sent everybody in this message anybody in this group a personal message, and get the 3rd entry into the giveaway. Please respond back to me telling me hello. All they got to do is respond back to you. Okay. I would only add an entry for them if they actually responded to me with words, not one of them thumb up things or that heart or whatever. That doesn't count to me. They have to strike up some conversation so that this isn't weird. And so now the communication is back and forth. They say hi, and then you can kind of lead into that conversation. Maybe you say, awesome, I saw you know the host from work. That's cool that you work there. I'm from Roanoke too. I'm making up stuff in my head that I might say. Have you ever tried Scentsy before? I think you're going to love it. My favorite thing is this. I see you like bakery smells, because remember, they're commenting something before all this. So that's a way to kind of just continue the conversation. Be you. Be goofy. If you use a million emojis when you talk and type, do it. Just be who you are, okay? Remember, conversations lead to relationships. Relationships build trust. Trust leads to belief and influence believes them wanting to try Scentsy, okay? You're becoming an influencer here, but they have to trust you first. They're not going to trust you if they don't know you, okay? Keep that in mind. All right, so we've had all of these conversations. So you're conversing with all of these people, okay? You're kind of keeping track of who's actually put in for these rewards, these entries. Monday happens, all right? Go and find your favorite products, limited time offers, which are like the fun, like little extra bundle things special Scentsy have. Go and find pictures in your prior group of your favorite products, real life pictures of Scentsy. Any pictures. I mean, honestly, real life pictures do better than like, those stupid flyer things that people make. I'm not saying the flyers are bad, but like real life pictures of things are helpful. You can even use the Google, the Google Drive that I've mailed you all that has images of party stuff, and just use that kind of thing. But Monday, you start sharing Scentsy. You do not have to share everything Scentsy has ever had in a party, okay? Like if you know for a fact nobody in the world has ever bought Scentsy all-purpose cleaner from you, then do not worry about sharing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to show people a lot of the things, but don't stress over it. Show them what you love. And then you can also share stupid stuff like a quote or a funny meme if you like memes, or pictures of your family throughout, so that you're showing them you're a human, not just some person who's selling them something. So like, you can share other things. You do not have to make it all Scentsy. Here, buy this. This is $20. Here, buy this. This is $19.99. Here, free shipping on this. You don't have to do all that. Just make it casual, fun. You could do stupid games if you want to say, hey, pick how many scent circles, and you find that. Whatever you do, okay? But you do that from Monday probably to about Thursday, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Post stuff, okay? Pictures of things that you enjoy, real life pics. You can put you in the pictures, whatever. And then Friday, I would say, okay, we're going to begin wrapping up posts. I'd give them the weekend to shop, Saturday and Sunday. So again, this has only gone on for a week. And you can keep reminding them that they only have 3 days left, 2 days left, 1 day left, whatever. That's what I would do. So that's kind of like the timeline of how I would do this. Then some other helpful tips here. If somebody chooses to order something like right away, I would 100%, number one, go and Facebook message them again, personally thank them. Say, hey, I just wanted to say I appreciate you and thank you so much for your Scentsy order. You are awesome. It really helps my family and I. Tell them thank you, okay? That's simple. Go tell them thank you. I'm also going to shout them out in the group. I'm going to make a point to say, Josie ordered for da-da-da's party. She has helped her get one step closer to reward. She's only this much away. I would even put an amount. I would say she's only $400 away from a huge bump in rewards or something. But share with them that they helped. You don't have to say how much they spent, but you can do like a countdown, like a backwards countdown, that you got so close to helping somebody to get some rewards. I would also, throughout that week, post from like Monday to like Friday or Saturday, as this person is getting some orders, hopefully, I would also kind of do like a countdown here. Only this much until she gets this much rewards. Anybody, anything big or small helps. When I shout them out on the group page, so Josie ordered. Josie, be sure to watch your mailbox for something special from me. Some happy mail, whatever you want to call it. And only do this if you have the ways of doing it. Do you know what I mean? If you have some things on hand. Prior to this whole idea of a Facebook party like this, I was mailing out goodie bags for every single person that said that they wanted one. And while I didn't really mind doing that, I also realized like I'm spending a lot on doing this, and I do like to give somebody something, but here's the but. I would rather go spoil the hell out of my person who ordered something from me and send them a really nice one of these, as opposed to a gamble of, here, maybe order. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to still do things like this, but I'm going to not include this party picture. I'm going to include catalog. I'm going to include scent of the month, some candy, maybe a tester, who knows, whatever I have on hand, maybe a scent circle. I'm going to start stocking up on scent circles or car bars or something. But I'm going to make these, and I'm going to mail this to them after they've actually ordered as a thank you. And that way that they see that I do appreciate. But I'll say, hey, so-and-so ordered. Be sure to watch for your mailbox because there's some happy mail coming. After I thank them personally in a message, I always invite them to my Star City Sensations VIP group. I want them to want to be in it. If they don't want to be in it and they don't ever want to buy Scentsy ever again, that's totally fine. I don't want them in there if they don't have interest in me, Scentsy, a connection with me in some positive way. And so here's how I do that. I say, again, in the thank you a ton. I appreciate you choosing me to help with your Scentsy needs. Also, and I do this every month, I do a big giveaway for anybody who purchases from me the prior month. This is what I say. Let me know if you are in the VIP group, in my VIP group, and your name is entered into the live drawing and you win, then you would get it. Let me know if you would like an invite. This is also where I post my personal specials, especially around the holidays, and I do my free monthly scent of the month samples and occasionally free shipping for locals. Obviously don't include that if this person's in like Florida or something, but this is where I offer specials during each month. My goal is for them to be a returning customer. And a lot of times that little enticing, oh, I could win something, allows them to think, okay, this girl really is legit. She does take care of her people. And they will, and they usually say, yes, I would love an invite. And so then I'll send them an invite to the Facebook group. I also am going to add them as a friend on Facebook. All right. I'm adding them on a friend on Facebook so they can see me, my family, what my life is like, share you. That's what your Facebook is for. It's not just for sharing Scentsy all the time, even though I do a lot, but it's also sharing who you are, and they're seeing you and they're seeing your posts and they're watching. Trust me, they're watching. So yeah, you want them to want to be in your VIP group, and that's going to be an easy way for them to stay connected to you and return as a customer. Remember, every single party is not going to be success. Have I had parties that flopped? Yeah, okay, but I'm also going to not take it personally, and I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm just going to use that to help me figure out what's good and what's not good, and what works and what doesn't work. And I cannot promise that all of this will work, but I definitely think that those 3 entries idea is going to be a really good idea to get engagement, to get people wanting to talk to you, and people not feeling weird by you. And I think those 3 things, including have an amazing hostess, is going to be incredibly important for a Facebook party. So anyways, I hope that's helpful. I can't wait to have a party like this, hopefully in January or February, when people get excited about Scentsy and wanting to do parties again. And if you do this, let me know how it turns out for you. Love you. Bye.